So, Coach snapped a little bit of a losing streak today. How big was this win to help you guys get back on track?
It was really important that we get back on the winning track, that we protect our home court advantage, and just really proud of our team. I mean, we kind of have developed this reputation this year. They respond really well after a loss. And we don't want to have any more losses, though. We want to respond and be ready to play game after game. But I would have been shocked had they not responded the way they did today, because that's just kind of the characteristics that we've developed this year. They responded really well. One-day scout, really ready to execute today.
Yeah. What were some of the things that you feel like the team really did well today?
We anticipated playing against a lot of zone, and so we had an opportunity to run a lot of zone sets today. I felt like our players, kind of settled down and understood. We got the ball inside, we were going to get some good shots, or the inside-out pass would get us open threes from the perimeter. And so just, being able to execute against the zone the way we did, I thought was really good. Emphasis was rebounding. We've not rebounded well the last few games, and we had a couple of guards that, were close to double-digit rebounds. Our post players rebounded well, and so it was a great team effort going after rebounds today, and that was a really good response as well, and something that needs to become, habit for us.
Yeah, you have some players coming back from injury over the past couple games. How have they been crucial to you guys starting to head back on this more winning direction?
Yeah, no team in America is immune to sickness and injuries, and I mean, Utah Valley just had 2 more injuries, on Saturday, and so, players are in and out all the time, and we talk a lot about just having a spirit of gratitude, being grateful when we do have an opportunity to practice, play games, because you never know when you're going to be sidelined, whether it's for a week or longer, and so you need to make the most of every opportunity that you have, and just really be where your feet are, make the most of the opportunities that you have.
Yeah, and you guys still have 2 more games this week, so how do you plan on kind of resting the team, helping them prepare for the game on Thursday and on Saturday?
Yeah, there were, I think, about 6 women's games that got postponed because of the weather last week, and so we're not the only team in this situation, but we have 4 games in 8 days. We've got 2 behind us now. We've got 2 more coming up. 1 is at home, and so this next game is obviously the one that we're going to focus on the most. It's our one and only time to see Cal Baptist, a very well coached team. They've got really good individual players, and so we have a lot of work to do the next couple of days to prepare for that battle.
That's all I have to know, Zach.
You have 15 offensive rebounds to their defensive. They had 18 defensive rebounds, so it just felt like that gave you more chances than maybe Aspen hits a 3 or Bella hits a 3 off of that, or Addie gets a putback. It just felt like the offense was in a different rhythm today throughout the course.
And I felt like our players were just really intentional about going after rebounds and not just kind of standing and watching and expecting somebody else to get the rebound. And that was something that we've talked about the last couple of games, that has been detrimental to us. And so good to see that effort. Post players had their hands full with Utah Valley's big post. The guards did a great job making up for that, getting the paint, trying to secure offensive rebounds as well as defensive rebounds. And so good balanced rebounding effort today.
We've seen this a lot from her this year, but there are just times where Addie can just take over a game. How impressed were you with her again?
Yeah, she did a great job, and again, a really tough battle. Utah Valley, they've got great bigs, and they were just throwing different people at Addie, and she responded really well. I mean, she's super tough physically, tough mentally. She's been a very consistent presence for us in the paint, the course of the whole conference season, and as a freshman, she's doing some great things for us.
Shots were falling for this one today. 8 rebounds as well with her 11 points. How big was Bella's?
Yeah, Bella was sidelined for a while, and I think she's hitting her groove now, and she's shot ready. We talked to our guards about help the post players out. Y'all get in, get rebounds, and she did a great job of that. She and Maddie both had 8 rebounds today, and they can do that if they'll just be intentional about it. Something you've got to think about, just go get the dang ball, So they, that was a really impressive effort. I thought our guards did not miss opportunities to rebound.
Very good, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.